I'm a technophobe, a Luddite, call me a dinosaur, but I say fact autocorrect. That's what the mind is for. Keys in your hand, but you still need to find the door or you're locked in. Head full of ball, just like the Minotaur. Machines are great for their invaluable assistance. We just need to keep them at a go-go gadget arm's distance. Cause I'm afraid where obsession will lead, and we need to take heed of our insatiable greed for speed. It's all instant, it's here and now, but humanity's growing distant. I'm fearing how this world will be by 2033. That's how we make it that far without a World War III, cause the technology is there to wipe all life from the planet, and in the hands of simple men who might just misunderstand it. But war isn't what scares me, it could never happen. It's virtual reality and planetary mapping, life seen through a screen, and the adverse lies in the fucked up world of targeted advertising, infecting every aspect of our daily lives, dissecting us like assets with their shady spies in disguise. But these guys don't dress like 007, they hide inside cyberspace, so don't let them get to you, because if they do, they'll enslave you so rapidly. No need to take our freedom, because we'll give it up happily as we buy our own chains in forms of entertainment, blind to the psychological detainment. And the pace of this race is disgraceful, it's just a wasted by speakers in a week already need to replace them. So quick, so fast, Google Glass make you sick like these pricks took a class reading Philip K. Dick, but it's fiction. Isn't it wishing? Didn't they listen? It's a vision of our mission to imprison our free decision. And it isn't just Phil. Remember George Orwell, H.G. Wells, or Aldous Huxley's Brave New World? That was 80 years before now, yet we still provide our hates and fears with more power to control us and hold us locked in convenience. It takes more to cook a meal than just the right ingredients. Think about it. Kick up a stink about it. Evil will prevail when good people do nothing about it. Keep calm and carry on, silent and scared, or else wander through life blissfully unaware. The worst problem is not knowing that the problem is there. We don't know where smartphones come from when we don't really care. But where do they begin lives under the ground? These rare minerals are minimal, can only be found in Congo. Isn't it wrong though to take them with force? Yet more people been killed there than in the fucking Holocaust. That's a fact. Just let that sink in. I'm talking genocide. What the fuck are we thinking? I speak the truth, but no one else is reporting it. So every day we're all inadvertently supporting it and grabbing up a tablet without a second thought in it, while children getting killed all about some unimportant shit. Capital of rape, 10 years of war, so we can have an iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these sticks just keep bringing them out, making their handhelds bloody, then just ringing them out and slinging them out. But what's this joker singing about? I'm in the thick of it, I'm sick of it, I'm really just a hypocrite, but every day I want to smash my phone up into little bits. I wouldn't use it for shit if I didn't need to. I'd hit it with the spirit of Miles Dyson in T2. But I'm trapped in the land of the laptop, and I would go hungry if I hadn't got wrapped up. Back to the top. I was talking about Congo and every man, woman and child killed for a dongle. The implications and the ramifications of our gratification are racing beyond frustrating. I hate we're not debating this nation's annihilation, and it's blatant that it's making us vacant and incapacitated. We need to wait and slow down this operation, because these days in automation are raising the complication and erasing our patience, replacing imagination. Could have googled in the space of a second all rhymes for creation, but I didn't. I used my brain. I could have made it easy, but I choose to train, because it's a muscle you can lose or gain, and all these gadgets badger me and make me lose my trail of thought. What was I saying? Oh, I forget. That's my memory I'm losing from using the fucking internet. This truth is hard to swallow, it's much easier to follow, but I got a bad feeling about this, like Bolo. I tell it like it isn't gonna coat it in sugar, cause I'm the hate child of Jarvis Cocker and Charlie Brooker, but I'm sorry, I don't mean to be all doom and gloom and assume we're all fucked, that there's no wiggle room for improvement or movement in the right direction, though it's hard to keep my mood up and write this section. But machines are fascinating from the big to the teeniest. They're the pure manifestation of humanity's genius. We just need to show a little restraint and reverence before we get drowned down in the sea of irrelevance. All these elephants in the room will step in soon. The Arctic and Yellowstone Park, and it could spark quickly. If it did, we'd cease in a big freeze. But with a little elbow grease and a bit of common sense, we can live our lives in peace in this mecca providence, because technology is not evil. We start it and we stop it. The problem comes down to people and the pursuit of profit. But don't stop me on money, don't know how long it would take, suffice to say, because the human race's greatest mistake. But back to the matter at animatronic hand, and the rise of the machines, you better know where you stand. So use them wisely, remember where they came from, and don't rely on them as much as spell your own name wrong.